coming back from break and so forth.
Real quick, the only thing that's different this year is I don't think I'm going to do all of State Street.
Oh,
like
okay.
In the past, we've tried to get other businesses.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is one of our longest standing campaigns at the YWCA of Northeast Tennessee and Southwest Virginia. And so this is our 32nd year of this amazing campaign we do yearly. And this is a way for us to honor all of those amazing women who are going above and beyond, just making the world a better place.
3?
Absolutely, absolutely. So within our 21 county service area, we get nominations in every year, and we have all of these amazing women who are nominated to receive this award. And then we send those to our out-of-state judges who do the rankings, and they have such a hard job because I could not imagine having to go through and just pick a selection from all of these amazing women. And so we receive our nominations, we select those recipients from our out-of-state judges, and we have a gala every year, and we celebrate all of these amazing women who receive this award.
We're hoping for, and we try to divvy them up and get.
So that is going to be taking place this year, and normally it is at the train station. And we just want to make this an amazing night celebrating these women who have received this award.
Age groups. But the way that we do it is if you bring $30.
Yeah, absolutely. So nominations are going to be going live this week. And so you can find all nomination forms online at ywcatnva.org. You can find an online form to submit. You can have a printable form online as well where you'll find, and you can just drop that off at the YWCA on State Street or send it to us via the mail.
Do something, obviously in the community,
Yes, super exciting. So this year we are catering to nominating and highlighting women in their chosen career fields. And so this year you'll see some different nomination categories. You will see healthcare, finance, business and industry, STEAM and education, and our Mission Impact Award.
Thing to do is to bring them over to you at the tattoo.
Think about
absolutely, absolutely.
And what is some of the criteria,
location,
to
so
be
you would bring the
yeah,
toys
so
in your.
You have to reside within the YWCA's 21 county service area. You need to be a strong woman in their chosen field, and you need to. The nominator will send us all of those awesome things that these women are doing, and some biography aspects as well.
Real Life Church has really gone above and beyond.
So nominations will be running through April 3rd, and we will be announcing those winners probably mid-May sometime. And our huge gala event will be June 8th at the train station.
That's amazing.
Thank you so
wow.
much.
Yes.
We appreciate it. Now,
Oh, well, I did bring our lovely statuette here today to show off as well. So this is what we refer to as Our Lady, and she is the embodiment of all past, present, and future recipients of this award. She was hand carved out of clay from an amazing artist in the 1990s, and she is timeless, she is elegant, and she just represents all of the strong women in our area making better futures.
Thank you
so much.
Bring the leftovers to them and everything. So
that's great. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Inside Bristol. I'm your host Sheridan Nichols, and I've got Maggie Elliott with me today from Believe in Bristol, and we're talking about pulling out some disco gear, getting ready for disco prom. Tell us all about this fundraiser.
So this is the 5th year that Believe in Bristol has done our adult prom fundraiser. So it's our Dancing Downtown event in the spring. And so we are welcoming it with the theme of disco prom. Very excited. We did a neon theme last year, and we're moving on to the 70s disco for this year. So it's March 11th, and it's going to be at the Foundation Event Facility.
Oh, how fun. And how do we get tickets?
So you can get tickets online. We've got a link through Eventbrite, so you can visit believeinbristol.org or our Facebook. There's links there. It's $30 for individual tickets, $50 for a couple. So just grab a friend and register together and save a couple bucks. And then there's also some tables of 10 available that will give you guaranteed seating and just a place to rest your feet off of the dancing floor. There'll be additional seating, but it just won't be guaranteed unless you purchase and reserve that table. So that's for 10 people, and it's $450 for for that table. So.
That's so fun.
Yeah.
I love the disco theme.
Yeah.
I think that'll be great. Kind of a little twist, especially from last year.
Yeah. When we first started it, it was very open. You know, we had done dance to, or dress to impress, or dance to, or dress to reminisce. I just have dance in my head today. And so we kind of just let everyone do like, you know, pick a decade, pick, you know, what you would have worn to your own prom. And then as we've done it, we found that people enjoy a theme. You don't have to stick to the theme though. If you're not into the disco piece, just wear whatever you want and just come with your dancing
big
shoes.
Platform shoes, although they're everywhere. So.
I was going to say, it's probably not going to be too hard to find some disco appropriate attire for this.
So tell us a little bit about the fundraiser, when it starts and when it ends.
Yes, so it is for Believe in Bristol, so we're the Main Street program for downtown. It is our biggest fundraiser of the year, so attendance is vital for us to be able to continue with our programming throughout the year. But it is March 11th from 7 to 11, so plenty of time to come in. We'll have a bar, of course, which helps get the dance floor going. A DJ, there'll be King and Queen nominations. We'll have prom photos available for purchase as well. And so lots of activities throughout. We'll also have some nibbles to keep the crowd going. So there'll be some refreshments to help balance out that bar.
I love it. Now tell us a little bit about the proceeds and how they do help, because this is, you know, we want to support you.
Yes. So Believe in Bristol is the Main Street program. We do multiple events throughout the year. Of course, we do Border Bash Summer Concert Series, several holiday events that happen downtown. But what people don't necessarily see on the front end of things is what we're doing behind, and that is helping our small businesses with small business training, resources to be able to keep their doors open, market appropriately. So all of these funds go to helping us sustain those programs.
And really just stay great.
No, yeah,
Which
of course.
is great.
And beautifying downtown.
Yeah.
Everything that has to do with downtown, we have the pulse on. And so we want to continue to make it a place that people can come and celebrate and bring their families, and something to be proud of. And that makes us proud.
And we've all got plenty of time to find our outfits and buy our tickets and get ready for disco prom night.
Yes, and start thinking about who you want to nominate for King and Queen. It's quite an honor.
That is an honor. I love that. Well, thank you so much, Maggie, for being on today.
Thanks for having me.
And don't go anywhere. We will be right back. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Inside Bristol. I'm your host, Sheridan Nichols, and I've got Tammy Alls with me today in a new role with Big Brothers Big Sisters. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You have always served our community so well. So tell us a little bit about this new role and what it means for Bristol.
Right. So Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Tennessee is actually based out of Knoxville, and we do have offices in Kingsport that serve Kingsport and Johnson City, but we have not ever had an office in Bristol, Tennessee, Virginia for many years. So we do have that now, and so I am the recruitment and partnerships manager for the Bristol, Tennessee, Virginia area.
That's so exciting. So what does that mean?
Okay, so Big Brothers Big Sisters is exactly what it means. It means being a big brother or a big sister to a young person. And so Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Tennessee has been around since 1970, and across the nation we're the oldest and largest one-to-one mentoring agency. It's just amazing. And so folks can get involved if they want to mentor. There's a site-based opportunity and there's a community-based opportunity. You can learn more about that on our website. And I will say the interview process is really intentional. And so when you put a big and a little together, it is very intentional on past experiences, their likes, their dislikes, and we make sure that that match is set up for success.
And what's the commitment level like?
We do ask that they consider volunteering for a year. Okay. So if you're doing a site-based and it's going to be out of school and you go the same day every week, same time, we know that's going to be more like a 9-month amount of time, but with community-based, it's definitely on the weekends, and we're asking volunteers to commit to a year to meet with a young person 3 to 4 times every month. And so we know that consistency and relationship building with our young people makes a huge difference in their development and their social skills, and to say no to drugs, to attend school, just to get involved in their community.
And what are usually the age ranges for this?
So age 6 up to 23.
Okay.
Now, a 15-year-old can apply to be a little. However, we have littles who are now up in their 20s. So we have developed some programs for that. We also have for mentors, the opportunity for students age 15 and up can be a high school big. And so that's a way for them to get service hours, and they would do that at their local elementary or middle school.
Wow, a lot of information here, Tammy. So
I
what's the
know.
best way to find out about all this? I know you mentioned the website.
Yes,
So
TennesseeBig.org.
Okay.
And that's our East Tennessee website. We have social media. You can find us anywhere. The biggest thing coming up for us is that we are moving into our recruitment campaign. It's called 60 Bigs in 60 Days. It's February 28th through April 28th. And we are, our goal is we want 60 bigs to actually complete the application, go through orientation, and move into the process.
Wow, that's exciting.
Yeah.
So we need your help, community, right?
Yes,
Come on
absolutely.
out and see
Please
Tammy
spread the
and-
word. If you see it, just tell somebody. There's so many adults out there who really do have extra time and would like to mentor with a young person.
And a lot of times the littles end up becoming bigs, don't they?
They do. They absolutely do. And we're going to highlight a story later on this month about a big and a little who have been together for 30 years.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. So if you want to be involved much longer than a year, you can. So you're
Absolutely.
not limited to
Not
that.
at all.
And you can stay with the same person
Yes.
if it becomes a great fit.
Yes. Yes,
That's
absolutely.
great. I
Yeah.
love it. Anything I'm missing that you want to add?
We do have during our campaign, we do have some upcoming events, so just keep an eye out for Bigs and. We're going to have a Bigs and Brews at Cascade Draft House. That's coming up on March the 2nd. And then coming down the pike, we're going to have a Bigs and Brothers that's going to be at the Boys and Girls Club. And we're also working on a Bigs and Basketball. So we want men and women to obviously, apply, but we are focusing on our bigs, male bigs right now.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for being on. Congratulations on your new role.
Thank you, thank you.
We are always so excited to have you on the show, and this is super special to see you in this role. So congrats.
Great, thank you.
Now don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Inside Bristol. I'm your host, Sheridan Nichols, and I've got School Resource Officer Rivera with me this morning. Thank you so much for being with us today and being on the show. We're excited to have you here. This is the first time, so don't be nervous. So we're going to talk about the Citizens Police Academy. Can you just tell me a little bit about it?
Sure. So I find it interesting. I'm talking to you about that today because I have some personal experience with the Citizens Police Academy. So as you mentioned, I am a school resource officer now. I've been with the police department for 6 years. But prior to that, I was a participant in Citizens Police Academy about a decade ago.
Oh, wow.
So prior to law enforcement, I didn't know that would be a career path for me. But somebody recommended it to me, and I gave it a shot and attended all the sessions. I really enjoyed all the things I got to learn and get that inside perspective on how the police department functions and all their different divisions and different units and things like that, and just the overall interaction with citizens.
And now look at you today. That's pretty amazing.
It's been a long way from then.
So what are the sessions like?
So a lot of the sessions, over half of them, are probably going to be a lot of hands-on stuff out in the field. So we do have some classroom time. We discuss DUIs, traffic laws, Tennessee laws, a lot of things like that. But with that being said, we also the citizens get to sign up for 2 ride-alongs during that course, and they get to go out and have a little bit of interaction with some of the citizens and just see what an officer does on a day-to-day basis and get the perspective from their view. We have participants from all different age ranges, different lines of work.
How do we sign up?
So to sign up, you can easily do that at bristoltn.org/CPA. You can sign up there. And if you have any additional questions or anything, there should be a contact. And Lieutenant Greg Brown's in charge of answering any CPA questions or for additional info.
Perfect. And there's a limit, right, on how many people?
Typically, we try to stay around 20 because a lot of it, as I mentioned, is hands-on. So we're doing ride-alongs. We're going out to the shooting range. We're doing a lot of our special operations. We have SWAT negotiations. We have a drone team. We've got some new drones lately. We also have a bomb squad, so we're doing a lot of hands-on stuff. So we try to keep it about 20 participants. That way we can kind of show everything and have equal participation the short amount of time that we have.
And I know it fills up fast. So if you are interested, you definitely need to get online, because this is always a popular thing that the police department does, and a favorite. And clearly it makes a difference, because look at you.
Most definitely. It is super popular. We've been pretty full the past couple sessions, but we've also had a really good time. And in addition to doing this interview with you today, I'll probably be assisting and helping out with some of these courses as well. But going back to my personal experience, I had a really awesome experience with it and got that perspective long before I had viewed myself in law enforcement as a career path for myself. So I've always taken initiative to try to help out with the Citizens Police Academy as well.
That's great. Well, thank you so much for being on today, and thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.